This is coding Java string 2 countHi. Return the number of times that the string hi appears anywhere in the given string. So in this example, hi appears once. In this example, it appears twice. In this example, it appears twice. So we return 2. So in order to do this, we need to loop through the string and see if the characters we're looking at, 2 at a time, are equal to lowercase h, lowercase I. And we need to count those up. So to start, we're going to go ahead and create an integer named result and start it at 0, because this is what we're going to increment every time we find a hi string, and then we're going to return it at the end. So it's equal to 0, then we need to iterate through the string. So we're going to say for I equals 0, while I is less than string.length, we're going to say -1, I++. Now the reason we do -1 here is because we're going to iterate over the string and look at all the characters 2 at a time. We're not looking at it 1 at a time, we're looking at it 2 at a time because we're going to see if it matches hi. If we go all the way up to the string length, we're going to be out of bounds because we're looking at 2 characters at a time. So we need to stop at 1 before the length, or at 1 before the length -1 really, to check the last 2 characters and not go out of bounds. If the last 2 characters aren't high, then the last character isn't going to be high either, because it has to be 2 characters to be high that has a length of 2. So we're going to go ahead and inside of here we're going to say if our string, then we're going to call the .substring method on this. The substring method will return, as it sounds, a string that's part of the string you're calling it on, so a subsection of that string. And we're going to pass in, it takes 2 parameters, the start of the substring, or where the string is, then you want the substring to be the start at, and the end, so +2. So the start is going to be I, whatever we're at. So for the first iteration, it will be 0, meaning we're starting at the beginning of the string. And then we're going to look at the first 2 characters, so whatever I is +2. So I, 0, 1, 2. This is not inclusive, so basically we're looking at 0 and 1. Then we're going to iterate at the end of the loop, and I will be equal to 1. Then we're starting at the second character in the string that's passed in, and we're looking at the second and third characters. You keep iterating through that, looking at 2 characters at a time to see if it is equal to hi. So if this equals hi. Now, we use the equals method instead of the double equals operator because strings are objects, and we want to test to see if they are similar, so if they both have hi, not if they're the same instances in memory. So if it is equal to I, or hi, then we want to increment our result. So result ++, there we go. At the very end, we want to return our result, which is the count of how many times it said hi. So let's run this. We've got a compile error, cannot find symbol I on line 3. It's because I have to put int here. So int I equals 0, run that. We can see that all of the tests